I don't even know whether Tinubu knows what is a removal of petrol subsidy, because I don't know whether he still thinks he's campaigning, whether he still thinks he is a presidential candidate of APC. He didn't know that they have sworn him in. So he just opened his mouth and said, subsidy is gone. That same moment, just like electric light, momentarily, Nigeria began to boil. Every police station, before you know it, queues, counter queues, people are queuing up here, people are queuing up there, fights everywhere in the police stations. And then the next thunderbolt, the hike in fuel price. Normal NNPC in the south is 520 naira a liter. Other stations, 550, 555, depending on whatever the person had just submitted to be. Now, the question is, even we know that subsidy removal is going to cut off the kind of criminal cover that has been feeding fat on our common patrimony. But then, if you are listening to the campaigns of P2P, a cushioning effect must be put in place. As you are removing the subsidy, those things are taking place. Now, our rail lines are only concentrated in doing the rail lines in the north, moving from Daura to Niger. Nobody is interested in bringing the rail lines from Kano to Port Harcourt, in maintaining that one. Because if you have made the rails very lucrative, the rails, many of them don't use petrol. They don't even use steam gas. So many of them use other things to power their engines. Either they use solar or they use charcoal, depending on the kind of electric engine, railway engine you've gotten. Now, if those things have been working, and now you introduce something like metro lines, like that has been in Lagos, that have been working on in Lagos for the past 24 years without success, or the time that they started in Port Harcourt without completion, those inter-metro lines, they will take the pressure off motor vehicles. People will decide not to drive their private cars anymore. People might decide to travel by train. Now, when you now see, instead of buying 550 naira a liter and just drive it to go and say hi to a friend, you go and join rail line and go to where you want to go, because it will be cheaper. But those things were not put in place. And then the hike came. And with the hike, everything skyrocketed. So if you want to create inflation in Nigeria, just go and touch fuel price. The very moment you touch it, the next second is inflation. Go to the market.
Is it not wickedness of Nigeria? That no. Within a minute, the price skyrocketed.
Yes,
even when they got the fuel at the normal price.
No. You see, if you get it at the normal price and sell it at the old price, would we buy another one again? So that is the question. The person you should blame is the person who announced it without planning. Just mounted the pulpit and say fuel subsidy is gone. He's a president. Because whatever grievance anybody may have, he has been sworn in. So for opening his mouth and saying nothing, that had a ripple effect immediately on the polity. So you find out that before you do something else, you consult. That's why I say I don't even know whether the man knows what is fuel subsidy. He just maybe somebody wrote it in his address and he just said fuel subsidy is gone. Now, 2 days after, he now said he didn't say it's going to take immediate effect. And 3 days after, NNPC now introduced a new price regime. Who is fully who? The underlying factor is that I think we were in El Dorado during Buhari's regime. Now, we go see the one wasting out of that. The thing never starts.